Hi everybody, it's Layperson Lisa, and this is the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. Today is day 9 of our Advent podcast reflection series, and so today is about deep water. Yesterday we talked about shallow water, and where are we playing it safe? And today's the opposite. Today is about going deep, and at our baptism we become part of the supernatural world. And I like to use the analogy of like snorkeling or scuba diving. If you are just at the surface and you are looking out at the water, you have limited visibility. But when you go down, putting your face and seeing this new world, if you will, you see all this new life that you didn't see from the surface. And the same thing happens with our spiritual life. We are part of God's divine family. And so where are we not living like this? You know, during Mass, when we sing the Holy, 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 I always close my eyes and just imagine the guardian angels of everyone coming forward, the seraphims and cherubims and the other angels just swooping in over the altar, the saints surrounding the altar. And then when I open my eyes, I hope that I see a glimpse of that. But I just can see, I can't see past that veil. But God wants us to have this live like we live in the supernatural world, which we do. And so I was reading this book about receiving. There was a section on sacraments and the flow of grace and what happens when we receive the Eucharist. Not only are we being united with Jesus in his body, blood, soul, and divinity, but we are becoming these beacons of light. Like this fire, the fire of love just burns up inside of us. And so where in your life are you not living out this supernatural calling that you have because of your baptism? Where are you so locked in what you see on the surface, but you don't see down deep? Saint Teresa of Avila, I love her because I love how she writes in imagery. And she talks about how our hearts are throne rooms for the King. And sometimes they're dusty, sometimes they're dirty, sometimes they're just not ready to receive the King. But we can go to reconciliation and have that throne room made clean, and so that we can readily receive him. And then when we do, when we intentionally invite Jesus into our hearts, this throne room for him, it sparkles with all these jewels. And so where am I not allowing the supernatural life that God calls me to live? Where am I not living that? When I get into my head, when I make these scenarios in my head about what I perceive that are lies, then I'm just seeing not even what's on the surface, but like what's in the mud. Like that's not even clear, right? And so God calls us to live a supernatural life while on this earth. And then of course, the Mass. The Mass is where heaven meets earth and where so many miracles happen. And each day we go to Mass, we witness a miracle. Each time there's a Mass celebrated, there's a miracle. So there's thousands of miracles, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, who knows, of miracles occurring every day. And we just have to open our hearts so that we can really understand what we're experiencing. And we could ask God to reveal his supernatural world to us this Advent.